can be called as another name for this TDD. Okay. So here in this fifth unit, we are going to see the TDD topic. Ma. This topic is very important, right? Mostly here test-driven development cycle is there. It is for the programming team. Whenever they are going on programming team means developers, they are running or writing any piece of code. Okay, for that they will be testing now how the code is running, what are the things going on in that. Okay, is there any issues or bugs they need to fit that, or they need to do any refactoring for that particular code, or can use that previous code. Okay, like that they will be identifying, right? So So here they will be following some four step, as our Spash already explained, right? Let me give a quick review on this. So first of all, think is nothing but here whatever the test, whatever the code you people are writing for that, right? Okay, write the enough code, whatever the code you have written, it should be get pass, right? So in that way, you people will be thinking and writing the code, okay, either in a small parts or okay, the code should be clear and it should be executable. In red bar means whenever you people are executing any code at that time you can see ma, right? Like if you have written any mistakes or anything, you can then there itself only you can identify and you can see that, right? So if you see that red line or red bar, okay, you can do the changes for that, or whatever the x are there, easily you can find out, right? So write whatever the only enough code for that current increment according to the behavior of the system, or add few more code for that particular. Okay, if anything is missing or you have done any mistake in that, okay, just you do some increment or change that code. Okay, you see the behavior of that particular system, right? In green bar, okay, it is also next after that, next write just enough production code to get the test to pass, whatever the code you people are writing in these bars, okay, or you people are writing or executing that code, it should be a less than like 5 lines, whatever the example he has given for refactoring, right? Spash has given the example for that. So try to write try to decrease the lines of code so that within few lines you can execute and finally you can pass that test, right? So that is the green bar. And refactoring means if anything is happened to that particular code, or anything like errors or bugs are there, you need to fix that, okay, by doing like a changes or update, or by improving something for the code. Okay, so these are the four steps, very important ma. So how we are passing that four steps means how we are implementing in this TDD means first add a test, okay, whatever the code you are having, add here and run that code. Okay, once the code is clear and it is giving the output means you can get the output and go for the next, right? Or otherwise if it is getting some error means make a little changes in that. Okay, make a little changes in that means refactoring we are doing, and again you run the test. Okay, once the output comes it will be go for the next step. Okay, next code you can check, otherwise you can do a refactoring. If the test is failed, do a refactoring and do the changes, and again until the test is passed you have to run this thing, right? Refactoring is going to be done. So this is the TDD method, how it is running. Add the test, run the test. If it is success, go for the other test. If it is fail, do the refactoring. Okay, in that refactoring, we are doing the changes and again run the test. Once the test is passed, okay, go for the other test. Otherwise, you have to again need to fix that bugs or replace that code or do the changes for that particular code, right? So here TDD is using some testing tools, right? So here like other testing strategies is like unit testing, integration testing, end-to-end testing. They are going to be testing. So whenever we are working on any code, definitely we need some individually persons are dividing the project, okay, modules, okay, they will be working, right ma? So individual components need to be tested. Okay, that is known as unit testing, ma. right? If we are combining that all individual tests, then we need to test integration test, right? ఇప్పుడు మనకి data or whatever the modules we have got, we are dividing that into a small parts and distributing to some X team, Y team, Z team, right? So X team has been done their task, means they will be doing individual test, okay, that is unit testing. And second, if everyone completed, means all together we are joining or combining that code and we are going to be testing, that is integration testing, right? Finally integration testing will be there. And end to end testing, what is this end to end testing? It is also one type of a technique used to test how the flow is going in that application from starting to the end, okay, how the code is working from line by line, okay, whatever the output we are expecting, is that output is coming or not, have we reached to that output or not, okay, like that end to end testing will be there, line to line, each and everything they will be testing here, right? Once the project has been completed, means they will be doing these testings, right? And TDD and legacy code, what is this TDD and legacy code? Means here whatever does which doesn't have the necessity of testing, okay, whatever the మనం ఏం చేస్తాం, ప్రీవియస్ ప్రాజెక్ట్ లో నుంచి సమ్ ఎగ్జిస్టింగ్ కోడ్ విల్ బి, ఎగ్జిస్టింగ్ కోడ్ ఆర్ టెంప్లెట్స్ వాట్ ఎవర్ దట్ టెస్టెడ్ ఆల్రెడీ అండ్ గాట్ రిజల్ట్, if we are using that code, no need to do a testing ma, okay, directly you can execute that, okay. So that type of legacy code will be provided by this TDD. And results, when you see this TDD properly, you can find and that you spend little time of on debugging ma. So on this debugging, means it is not taking a lot of time, right? So whenever you people are compiling or doing, within fraction of second you will be getting the output and you will be fixing. Or whenever you people are writing your code, it will be showing some errors in a form of some colors, right? So easily we can rectify by seeing that, right? Although you can continue to make a mistakes, you find those mistakes very quickly and have a little difficulty to fix them, right? If it is very difficult, so it will be consuming more time, right? Otherwise quickly we can solve and fix that bugs. And next, contradiction and alternatives. What is this contradiction and alternatives? Means whenever the team is going to be spent and using the TDD approach, right? So quickly they can fix the bugs. Okay, everyone is going to be involving and sharing there. Okay, these all things are going to be happen in this TDD development, right? So what is this main purpose of TDD? Means first approach is nothing but they are going to be validating the code ma, okay. After that they will be testing whatever the code they have created before, okay, before the code whatever they have written they will be testing. And the purpose is to make finally a output should be get, right, without any bugs, right? So code clearer and simple bug free it have to be come. Okay, so this TDD will be focusing on that whenever we are validating or writing any piece of code. First, it will be testing, okay, and the main purpose is to provide a code clearer and bug-free code, right? So, for example, if any product has been released in market, means without errors, without any issues only, they have to release that product in the market. Otherwise, customers are not going to show the interest on that particular product, right? They will be shouting, they will be giving the bad reviews, okay, they won't satisfy, right? So ఎవరైనా satisfy అవ్వరమ్మా, everything is good, then only they will be satisfying and they will be paying the amount for that, right? To overcome this all type of a problem, this TDD will be providing the solutions for the developers. Based on that they will be working, right? So mainly here TDD starts like a designing and developing the test for every small functionalities of the application, not only big, okay, small applications also it is working. And here this TDD will be instructing the developers to write a new code, okay, if an automated test has been failed, okay, if any test has been failed, do a refactoring. And mainly in this TDD we can avoid the duplication of the code ma. right? This duplication of the code we can avoid. And how this testing and how this TDD will be working, ma'am, right? So the simple concept of TDD is to first write and correct the failed test, right? So before writing a new test, first what it will be doing, writing the code, okay, correct the test, or otherwise if it is not unable to fix, you try to change that, okay. This helps to avoid the duplication of the code, or they can write a small amount of the code at a time, and finally they need to pass a test, right? So the second point is nothing but here, TDD development is for developing and running all the automated test before and actual development of application, right? Whatever the applications we have developed before releasing or after releasing, here we need to correct everything, okay. And finally sometimes we can call this TDD as the another name is test first development, okay. First test develop chese mundu how the code is running, is that lines of code is perfectly or not, okay. First we are doing the testing there itself, and we are getting output or not, then based on that output here we are going to be developing, right? So what will be the benefits for this TDD? What are the benefits means, in it consumes a less time to fix a bug, okay, whatever the bugs. Why? Because already templates we are using, okay, existing templates, or we are changing the code, or we are writing the small lines of code, right? So code proven to meet the requirements, okay. Whatever the code we are going to be writing, finally we have to focus on the result, and it becomes a safety net, and nearly zero defects will be there in that. And in shorter development cycles they will be releasing the products, right? So like that. So how to perform this TDD test first of all, right? So here we have seen add the test, execute the test. Once it is success, pass, right? And next take the next code and execute. Once if it is fail, okay, you have to do the refactoring, change the code and do something, okay. And again you try to execute. Once it is passed, okay, add the next code. Otherwise if it is fail, next do the refactoring for that, right? So like that, here we are performing this TDD test, like adding the test, running all the test, and see if any test is fail or not, or write some code in this refactoring and again run that refactoring code and repeat this process until your process and development has been completed. Okay, so this is the life cycle of the TDD, how it is performing, right? And it is a rapid cycle of testing, like testing, mainly we are going to do the three things: testing, coding, and refactoring, okay. And any features, new features are there, we are adding that features in that. And pair maybe perform a dozens of these cycles, means we are going to be adding and performing some refactoring in that, and finally we are getting some softwares, right? So small steps we are going to be taking, and we are trying to complete that particular project, okay, particular work or task in time. So why this TDD works? Mainly why this TDD works means here, whenever the development, whatever the TDD is going to be applying some principles, like a programming intent, or they are using different platforms, right? So according to that, they are here now updated compilers will be there. They will be providing the feedbacks on the syntax, okay, based upon our code, okay. Some compilers they will be defining their own rules, okay. You have to write this code in this way only, then only you will be getting the output, okay. Like that, some feedbacks and syntax of the code according to their compilers they are going to be designing, means like that modern compilers has been released, right? So here, based upon that feedback and the execution code, here we need to work on that. And every few minutes here, whatever the code you have written, they will be verifying and we fixing the bugs if anything is happened. And most probably they have to focus on a few lines of a code to check, and if any mistakes are there, easily they can find and fix. If we have written some thousands or more lines of a code, then it will be consuming a lot of time, right? So whatever you have written for a small line, a few lines of a code, you can do a testing for that. And the last approach for this, like TDD mainly uses for double entry, means whatever, like if we are writing double, okay, twice, or if we are using some duplications in that, okay, we can easily avoid that, okay, so that we can avoid the mistakes from there, wherever the mistakes are being found in that particular code. If anything doubly we have used at that time, also we can avoid that, right? So how to use this TDD means, it is like a fast spinning motor ma. Okay, imagine TDD has a small and fast spinning motors, and it will be operates a very short cycle that repeats over and over again. So every few minutes, here in every few minutes, in every means all whatever the code, whatever the data they have developed, okay, they are going to be tested, and based on that testing only they will be designing and coding, and finally the code should be ready with a good result, means clearer result, right? And here this TDD mainly it will be using like a red green refactoring cycle ma, right? With this they can experience, okay, what to write, how to replace the code, okay, what are the things we need to change, okay, so that they will be changing and refactoring and doing some integrations in that particular test, right? Within very few minutes they will be performing. So these all things you have seen. So how the thing we are going to be do in think stage, red bar and green bar. Okay, I have given brief notes here. Once you people go with this, so that you can understand. This is the TDD topic, ma, very very important topic, right? Definite question in exam. So be prepared for